And I know that some of you probably don't care, but I'm going to make this video so that you do care, because apparently, people just don't care. So, basically, I have been getting downgraded from the rest of the SCP Roblox community because I'm making another 3008 game. You're downgrading me from Ugly Burger's game because I'm making another. I am going to read something from the SCP Wiki for you, just so you understand this, okay? SCP-3008, and this is from the official Wikipedia. SCP-3008 is a large retail unit previously owned and branded as IKEA. Now, the reason I'm reading this to you is because if we go to when SCP-3008 was created, 2018. Okay? When was Ugly Burgers created? 2019, a whole year later. And then there's another SCP game, SCP-3008 Lone Survivor, which, if you don't know, came before Ugly Burger's game. This game is not on Roblox, however. You need to have paid access to get to it. But the point I'm making is that Ugly Burger did not create the game. Did not create SCP-3008. He did create the game on Roblox, but he did not create the original SCP. And if you were to go to SCP Wiki right now and go to the fair use terms of service, which means anyone can use the SCPs, which also means that I can make my own game. So the point I'm getting to is that anyone can make an SCP-3008 game. Anyone. You don't need paid permission to make an SCP-3008 game. You don't need paid permission to make any SCP game. There's plenty of SCP Foundation games on Roblox, but you don't make fun of, you don't point fingers at them. And you don't say, well, that game was already made, why are you making a new one? So why are you doing it to me when I finally get a chance to make a game? So, the point I'm making is, I, according to the official SCP Wikipedia, am allowed to make games. I am allowed to make an SCP-3008 game. And anyone is. Anyone's allowed to make any SCP game, because it's under fair use. So, in the end, I'm going to continue making this game. And I am not going to let you guys bring me down because it's already been made. I don't care if it's already been made. This is really one of the only chances I've gotten as a Roblox developer to make my game. So either you guys stop whining about it, or you're just not true SCP fans because you don't know the facts. You've never read SCP Wiki. I bet you, if you're like that, I bet you don't even know half of the stuff that's on the Wikipedia. Probably 096 and 173 is it. No offense. But seriously. Anyways, that is going to be the end of this video. Please, if you watched all the way to the end, so that I know you watched all the way to the end, comment your favorite SCP. Because then I know that you actually watched the video. Sorry if I seemed a little angry during this. It's just really frustrating getting comments every day telling me the game is already made. Yeah, but that will be the end of the video. And you guys have a nice week. Thank you and bye.